Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop your fucking lying. Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop your fucking lying.
Alright, let me apologize to you, okay? I apologize to her too. I had to take off real quick. I had an emergency with another officer. He didn't have any help on the way, and I had one of the closest ones, okay? But he got help there before I got there, so I turned around and came back.
So since you came, be honest, I've been nothing but respectful. Even when you were talking to her, I never walked over there. It's her job to tell her. No, but that was way before. That was when you came back. I'm saying when you first came, I sat here, let you take her. I waited for you to come to me. I did what I was supposed to do. I was respectful the whole time. All I said was, I have more than $1,000.
Issue with you.
No, but this woman came over here while I was, first off, I've talked to you guys, Dallas officers before. Did reports with you guys. My name is Sotomayor.
Yeah, City Hill.
Yeah, I know. I just figured y'all all get along together. I didn't know. I'm just here trying to do a report on that.
Right.
So literally, what I do is, I talk a lot about a lot of issues. One of them is how we handle problems with each other. The woman, you can even see the skid marks. She didn't see me turn into me, almost drove me off of the bridge. I was not going straight. I was turning left. That's why the damage is as less as it was. If I was going straight, so I couldn't believe she said that.
I see you got a flat.
That's from almost going off of the bridge. Yes.
Okay, so now it's nothing against you, man. Okay, you see what I'm saying? This is the way we do it every day, daily basis. We get minor accidents all the time. When the criteria doesn't fit, we don't do major accident reports. And even if we did a major accident report, we don't say she's at fault, you're at fault, whoever's at fault. We don't do that.
Got it. I just thought you would write a report so I can give it to the
That's what the insurance company would do. Now, what I can do, what I am going to, what we normally do, we put notes in there saying what you said and then saying what she said.
Right.
But then that's still not saying any fault because it's going to do the same. You're going to do the same thing with the insurance company, right?
Right.
Hey, it's not my fault. She did this. She did this. She's going to do the same thing.
I think they're going to wonder if I guess I'm old. We always had to call a report of police. The police always had to follow the report.
You don't have to on a minor accident. Normally on a minor accident, well, I ain't gonna say normally. Most of the time, the two parties get together and say, "Here's my information," and they'll exchange it.
Well, you know, I'm disabled. I can't drive.
Flat tire.
Yeah, I got a flat tire on this one. That one has a big chunk of a hole in it. That's what I was saying when you were saying these rims are over $4,000.
Well, that's true,
And a chunk right there behind that. And then look at this. That in itself, the quarter panel is over $1,000. Literally the screw the bumper, just the quarter panel. This is a $116,000 truck. There's no way that's not $1,000 worth of damage.
Yeah, it's not a major accident. That's why we don't do.
Oh, I hear if you change the label of it.
If that's the case, then we would do accident reports every single time.
No, I was only going by what you said when you said it's less than $1,000 worth of damage. We can agree that this is, because with the two tires, that's more than.
I'm not a mechanic, and honestly, I really don't think so. I really don't think so.
I drive a Lexus. You fix a quarter panel, that's $5,000 worth of work on just my Lexus.
Yeah,
this is a Denali.
I just don't think so, man.
I'm being real. The rim, the tire itself on one of these is literally $600 a piece. The tire by itself is $600 a piece, and that's if you get the cheap. I'm not even lying. You don't get to get it for the truck. Doesn't end up being $116,000 if you can fix that for less than $1,000. But like you said, you're not a mechanic. My only point is, I know of cars. That's one thing I know. I'm huge in cars. I can tell you how much that quarter panel would cost, how much that bumper would cost, what damage they'd even have to fix in the quarter panel to get it back right. They're gonna replace the glass. This whole glass right here, they're gonna replace that. This is a literal brand new truck. It's 2 weeks old.
4113 traffic.
And I'm only driving through here going to Phoenix. I came to do a report tonight in front of the Dallas police station. And that woman, I never disrespected that woman. She literally walked over to bring me that paper while I was filming. And I said, hey guys, look right here. Here's the damage to my tire. She literally jumped in front of my camera and said, I have it on film. She jumped in front of my camera. I didn't do it. It was your fault. I said, hold on, man.
See, that's what I explained to her too. This is not the place to say who's at fault.
You even heard me tell her in the street. What did I say?
Yes.
I said we don't need to hold court in the street.
You did say that.
There's no reason for, because I didn't jump in when she was telling you her side.
And that's what the insurance company's for. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not trying to give you a run around or nothing like that. I got all day. I get paid to do it.
Right.
But I just don't think that's the accident report was.
I do though. I honestly need my report. You can look at this. Anybody that's looking at this, again, might know who I am. I get 12 million hits a week just on YouTube alone, but on Fox, NBC, all that crap. So I'm gonna sit there and let them see this of the damage. It's just saying it's less than 1,000. Because anybody who, you ain't got no cars well. You know that's a $116,000 car.
I don't know what.
I said, you don't have to know cars well. If you know this car costs $116 and they're going to have to replace this, you can go, I'll show you the paperwork. All that's still in there.
It doesn't matter.
What I'm saying is, there's no way that's less than 1,000, just that alone. But then the fact, you're going to have to fix the wheel well, so the wheel well's been pushed over. There's a whole lot of damage done from how she hit, and the thing was, she turned into me. It would have been worse. Had I been going forward and she turned, I would have had some damage on the front. It's all on the side because she turned into me.
Well, you can contact the insurance, right?
Yep.
I'm sure you are.
All right, well, it's just, I'm assuming they're going to ask, where's the police report?
Well, like I said,
if nobody has the police report, they're going to try to say, well, you fix your own, she fix hers. And I ain't feeling that.
Clarify that too. There are no police reports, no accident reports. It's just for the accident.
Oh, accident report. There needs to be some, because I'm about to go over there and take pictures of it. Hopefully the skid marks are there.
Like I said, I put the notes in there, like when you said happened, and then to be fair, when she said happened.
But this is the first time you heard me say what happened. She been doing all the talking. I didn't even get mad.
You told me that before. You told me that before.
I was talking about the damage.
You told me that. You told me that before.
All right. Well, she was just kept telling me, it's your fault. Your tire shouldn't be flat. It's your fault. Like, I didn't understand what her logic was. So I made up that my tire's flat. I'm sorry, I can't keep my voice. I do lectures and stuff, and I can't keep the voice.
No, you're good. I mean, I understand your frustration, but I can't change
no, I feel you.
my view and my opinion of it.
No, I feel you. I mean, this is something that's easily seen. I hurt my feelings that you say that's less than $1,000 worth of damage. I don't know one shop would even put that in there.
It's a pretty truck. It's a pretty truck.
But TV in that costs more than $1,000.
You got TV in there?
I got two of them. Two up, PlayStation 4 in there.
You live in it?
Pretty much. My little girls live in there. That's why they gonna be mad.
You got somebody to help you with your tire, man?
I don't even know. I guess I got to get a tow truck to maybe come and change the tire. I don't know how to change that damn tire, and it's somewhere on the bottom. I don't know about this car. So I'm hopefully get a tow truck to come and, what do you call them? Do y'all call them Heroes here? Y'all have those?
Oh, we just call them tow truck.
Oh, well, they just like a little green truck in Georgia. They come and they'll do that for you.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get somebody to put the tire on there for me. I still got to make it up there. I'm hoping that I can at least drive the damn thing once I get that on there, but the other one has a big hole in it, the tire. She almost ran me off of the bridge. That's why I was so mad. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's who's coming to get me. But they almost literally ran me off the bridge. She almost ran me off the bridge. And what she was doing, she had her right there. I was coming up to it to turn, but she didn't see me.
Was it like this, or were y'all turning and one kept straight?
She kept straight. She didn't see me because I was coming in. She was in the outside. She didn't see me turning. So you know how somebody take liberties when they don't see somebody to cut close? Well, she cut close into me. I'm blowing my horn at that point and trying to turn. And that's why it only got like the rug instead of the hit.
All right.
Because, please, man. I'm gonna give you my car. You'll see who I am. You'll see. You like that, brother?
Ain't no big deal. I do it for you.
That's all I want. Just a little paperwork, because you see how that woman is.
Like I said, it don't make no difference. I still don't think it's $1,000, but I'll take your word for it.
Even then, I want her to pay for my car because she hit it. I just bought it. She was wrong.
And that's the thing too. Even if the accident report is done, that doesn't mean she's going to pay for it.
No, they may say I got to pay for it, and then there it is. But I just want to have the report so I can have all my ducks in a row. You feel me?
No. Tell me again.
Yeah. The light, when I was coming up to the light, she was on the outside. When I was coming up to the light was already, yes. No. I was in the turn only lane trying to go over there because I was going to where he lives, which is over there. That's why you see blind, yes. So I'm trying to turn over there. She's in the outside lane, which allows her to go straight. But
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop your fucking lying. Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop your fucking lying.
Hello people, back with another video. It appears that Tommy Sotomayor, the black man who constantly talks about how he wants there to be a race war, and has stated that if there was a race war he would go against his own race, as in black people. He'd want to kill them. He also stated that he gave us specific instructions to white people that if they see a group of black people who they view as suspicious, to get out their guns and shoot them dead. He's always saying these kind of things. He's a very angry man. He doesn't like black people very much. From what I hear and from what he says, he has a sad, bitter hatred towards them. He hates black women worse, though, apparently. He made this video here where he's talking about recently there was a white supremacist who went to New York from Baltimore to stab a black man to death. He was out there, he wanted to kill more black people, but he picked on an elderly black man who was homeless. Now, what seemed very ironic is this white racist, white supremacist who had a hatred for black people was a fan of Tommy's message. So he'd been liking all of Tommy's videos. He was a subscriber to Tommy, and the last few videos he liked is the ones talking about black violence, you know, where Tommy, he puts out these videos trying to make racists feel good for being racist. In other words, what he does, his whole shtick is to give justification for people to hate black people, and his little niche is being a black person who does it, and that's the thing. That's how he makes his money. Whatever. Well, anyway, it seems he used to be preaching about, name one person that's been killed because of anything I've had anything to do with or anything I've said. Well, yeah, here we have it. White supremacist fan of Tommy's has gone out and murdered a black person. Now, considering Tommy's the one that tells white people to go out there and kill people, and considering Tommy is the one that put out the video telling his fans to put his videos on white supremacist websites because he wanted them to watch his material. Now, the only reason I'd imagine he wanted them to watch his material, from what I saw, is because he was giving them instructions to go and harm black people, and giving them instructions or just letting them know that you have every right to hate black people because he does as well. So what seems strange to me watching this video is instead of Tommy denying this, his argument was, well, he also was fans of other people as well, and no one is flagging down their stuff. You know how Tommy, when he talks about black women, and if a black woman says, well, it's not just black women that do it, then he'll go into, so what? You know, he'll use that, so what if other races of people do it, you know. He'll make fun of black women for pointing out that he's incorrect in his assertions that only black people do a certain thing. Well, this is, Tommy does the same thing that he accuses others of. If he does something wrong, the first thing he'll do is he'll try and tattletale. Oh, other people are doing it, why don't you do it to them? Now, he gave... he showed some videos of other YouTubers who the white supremacist was also a fan of. One was some bodybuilding thing, and he was trying to use some strange argument that because the white supremacist was a fan of some fitness guru or whatever, that perhaps why isn't anyone accusing the fitness guru of having anything to do with a white supremacist going to New York to stab to death a black man because he was fed up of black men in general and black men mixing with white women. Now, I don't see the correlation between that, but Tommy, I don't think Tommy even does. I think Tommy is just one of those people, he just lashes out and he doesn't actually think about what he's talking about. The fact is, Tommy, he I suppose he's watching this. He always does anyway. Tommy, all the list of other people that you said that he followed, one thing they weren't doing is telling white people to go out and kill black people en masse. As far as I'm aware, you're the only YouTuber that I've seen that does this. And considering the amount of complaints people have made against you for the material you provide, now that a man has been murdered due to, well, obviously due to your rhetoric, because the guy was your supporter, he was a fan of yours, and he loved everything you said, apparently. So it seems that you've complicit in a murder. We could just say you're complicit in a murder. That's what it looks like to me. And YouTube or Google, whatever, they should be held liable from the family of that man, because you have had so many complaints against your material, and YouTube sat back and did nothing. You broke every terms and conditions, and YouTube sat down and did nothing until recently, when it affected them financially. So you have something to do with this, and the family of that man, they should probably try and sue YouTube, because the fact is, you've been sitting on there with hate speech encouraging people to be murdered, and one of your fans has gone out and murdered someone. So I suppose there should be some sort of civil suit. Something should happen in regards to you for what you've done. The material's all out there, your videos telling people to be murdered. So something needs to happen about you, the rest of your channels, and just removing you from YouTube, full stop. You shouldn't even be able to post another video. Now, another funny thing that struck me was, this shows how much of an idiot you are. You said you had a problem, your bone of contention, considering this man went out and murdered an innocent black man. You weren't even, you tried your best to be respectful towards the terrorist. Because you have a thing about not speaking against white men. You sometimes say stuff about white women, but you make sure you keep your mouth shut about white men. So you were very respectful towards the white man that murdered the innocent black man. But you seem to have some sort of angst against the black man's family. You said that they have no right to want the white man to face the death penalty for murdering their son or their father or whatever, because apparently he was homeless. So you're saying that they're not allowed to want justice because he wouldn't be homeless if they'd allowed him to live with them. Now that's got nothing to do with nothing. I'm here in the UK and I saw someone, there's a man there, he went out and murdered someone for no reason, okay? Now, he travelled to go out and murder someone, and he wanted to murder more people. I think he should get the death penalty. Are you saying that he has to come and live in my house before I have the right to demand that someone should face justice for murdering an innocent man? No, I'm sure, well, most normal people don't think like that. And I don't think that you do a lot of thinking when you make your videos, because you come across as very stupid, very infantile. And the word logic, you shouldn't even get to use that word. You overuse it, and your logic is always flawed. But luckily, you have a bunch of idiots, because all your fans are stupid. I don't care if they like it. They can come here and say what they want. They're stupid. Because there's no way on earth anyone can listen to you talk for anything more than a minute or two about any situation, listen to all the flaws in your argument, listen to just the crap that comes out your mouth, and then put you on a pedestal and say, yes, logic, you are the truth. You're an idiot. That's why I don't even want to go into it anyway. It's just so ridiculous. But yes, people, it seems Tommy, his rhetoric has cost a black man his life. So something needs to be done about Tommy, and maybe someone should try and contact the family of that man and let them know that, hey, you know what, this individual that has pretty much given instructions to this man to go out and murder black people, we've been trying to get Tommy off of YouTube to stop his hateful, evil, racist rhetoric, his murderous rhetoric, and YouTube, Google, they did nothing about it, and now your family members been murdered, and now he's sitting there on his little throne with wrestling belts around, talking about how you guys have no right to justice because he wasn't living in your house at the time. Now, say if this homeless guy was living with them and he happened to go out to get a newspaper and then got murdered, would you say because they hadn't chained him in the house and he had the access to the free world and got murdered that it was their fault? No, because Tommy, you only do victim blaming if the victim is black.
Hate you niggas. I really wish that white people would come and wipe these motherfuckers out. I pray for the day that white folks come wipe niggas out. I pray to God white folks keep killing you niggas. I pray to God white folks keep killing you niggas. I'm going to say it a third time. I pray to God white folks keep killing you niggas. I pray to God they just wipe you fuckers out.
Peace.